Hey, yours click in before mine. Peace.
Mine Delta's iPhone. That's why.
What
What else?
hey.
What I saw that.
Peace, y'all. Okay, so
Peace,
we wanted
peace.
to jump in real quick and talk about the throat chakra. I know today is our throat chakra dynamic. This week I started throat chakra on Monday. Monday. So because we started the throat chakra on Monday, I wanted to jump on here and just kind of give y'all some insight on the throat chakra. But before I do that, I wanted AJ to let y'all in because he's actually going to be the one that's facilitating the 21-day chakra reset more so than me. I'm going to be there. You know, I'm going to be over there facilitating.
Right.
But he's the main person that put that particular program together. So just tell them what you got going on with that. And it starts March 1st. It is online at thehealingchamber.org. In case you want to be a part of it. I will send the ones who had already wanted to be on my waiting list. I will send you the link for it so you can go ahead and register for it. But it does start March 1st. Okay. So go ahead.
So I'm putting together, or I have already put together, a 21-day chakra reset for your body to realign you with yourself. I don't want to give too much away of what's in the program, but understanding you're going to learn about your chakras. We're going to learn about how to how to balance them, how to get in touch with them, realign them, and how to get in touch with yourself through this small program that should benefit you extremely. It's only going to be 21 days. It will be repetitive for those 3 weeks.
Why are we doing it for 21 days?
We're doing it for 21 days because 21 days is what starts a new habit.
Yes.
And that's the key. We want you to start this as a new habit.
Right.
So you're going to have affirmations in it. You're going to have your chakras in it. You're going to have yoga poses. You're going to have a meal plan. You're going to have juices in a smoothie. So you're going to have the right products and plans and tools to put you in a position to allow you to be your best self and to get realigned so we can get set for the rest of this year.
Because the goal right now is to make sure, like, I was doing the 7A reset for each chakra on the healing chamber, but really the goal is so you can be intentional. So I'm taking the guesswork. So a lot of times y'all will come on and be like, oh, you telling me to use so-and-so crystal. Well, what do I do with it? And then what food should I be eating? So literally we took all the guesswork out of it. We're telling you exactly what you need to do for that particular chakra and the intention for that day. So that's going to be an amazing program. It starts March 1st. It's already on thehealingchamber.org. You can go ahead and start registering now. Y'all know my spots fill up really fast. So it's only going to be, what did we say? 25 people are allowed in that particular group. 25. So 25 people are going to, it'll be 25 spots that you can reserve. I really highly suggest that if you have been following me and seeing where things are not aligning, where things are seeming to go off balance or to be off dynamic, let's just, pay attention to, hey, this is not in alignment. Okay, I know I need to go do this 21-day reset because that particular day for 3 weeks, I am going to need realigning my throat. So let's get into the throat dynamic. Throat chakra.
And before we get all the way into it, with that 21 days, understand that if there's more than 25 people, we will run the 21 day again because this is something that could be done throughout the whole year.
We own all of them.
We own it. Okay.
We own all of them.
Okay.
All right. So you can close that one and then we'll stay on this one for the throat chakra.
Okay.
Can we be a part of the program? Yes, because y'all are automatically enrolled. All my babies that are in my mentorship program, y'all are automatically enrolled for it. Okay, y'all automatically enrolled for it. So you will automatically be a part of the program anyway. So just, pay attention. Like this will be something for y'all anyway. Like you already get it for a special price. You don't. So anybody, let me put that out there. I'm glad you just asked me that question, Queen. If you are already a part of my mentorship program, do not go sign up. Okay, do not go sign up. If you are part of my mentorship program, don't go sign up. All right. I need y'all to, just wait because I have something special for y'all. All right. All right.
Part of your membership.
Okay. So throat chakra. All this week, we're going to be delving into the throat chakra and the throat center. So I'm going to kind of touch bases on throat center as human design, but also the throat chakra. And this is all about sound. This is about the affirmation being I speak. Because the whole dynamic with the throat chakra, either it can be an overactive or underactive. Especially in our community, you tend to see women have thyroid issues if this is not in alignment. Okay, thyroid issues is coming from this, the throat chakra being unbalanced. And anytime that you are having thyroid issues, you might be having a lot of sore throats. I know my throat start acting real janky. Right. Okay, yes, I use the word janky. This start acting real janky when I didn't speak my truth, or if there was something I was supposed to say, or there was something I've been talking too much. Okay, like the universe be like, why you opening your mouth? Like I literally, they'll shut my whole throat up. Okay, because I was like, nope, you don't need to be saying that. Don't say that. So you need to pay attention to how is your throat, responding when you are not speaking your truth, when you are speaking too much, you're doing too much, you gossiping too much, okay? Like really pay attention and be in tune. How are things or emotions or dynamics affecting this energy? The other dynamic we get into with the throat chakra, the functions per se is communication. Right. How effectively are you communicating your wants, desires, your needs? Okay. How effectively are you getting across to other people or, in relationships?
Are you being heard?
Are you creatively using your voice? The throat chakra is all about singing. It's all about, using this to express yourself creatively. All right. So once again, it's about what? Speaking, communication, voice, sound. All right. The other dynamic that we want to look at, foods for this particular chakra, is fruits. More so than anything else. Yes. You really need to be into your fruits. You really need to be into your blueberries, your fruits that are going to be blue in color. Okay. Blue in color. It's going to help heal and help you process what needs to happen in this dynamic more so. There's so many crystals, and I do not have my labradorite around here. I think I left it at my mom's. My labradorite is my very favorite crystal when it comes to the throat chakra. I have it when I'm doing consults. I have it when I'm doing lives like this. I always have that particular crystal. Today I got my carnelian actually, but normally I have my labradorite crystal, and it's one of my favorites. When you get into what planet or what metal is connected to the throat chakra, this is Mercury. Mercury is going to be the dynamic that you have to pay attention to when it comes to, that's why I like Mercury being in retrograde. Always affects communication. It always have people like digital technology shutting down, social media technology always be janky during the retrograde. You normally having conflicts with, depending on what house it fall in when Mercury is in retrograde, is normally like communication with your maid, communication with your siblings, always can, be triggered, your parents, your children, right? So depending on what house Mercury is going through when it decides to go retrograde, that's a whole nother live. But that affects communication. Normally you're going to see yourself have a lot more throat issues during that time frame. So pay attention to that. Frankincense is always going to be my go-to herb. Honestly, frankincense is an amazing herb because it actually is going to help facilitate what needs to happen when it comes to communication, and especially the master herb when you're talking about communication as far as, like I said, things like this, or if you're a speaker or a singer, or lavender is an amazing element to use as far as like an essential oil. Right. Putting that in some tea, honey. You're bad. Man, so lavender is great when it comes to healing and helping this throat chakra open up and be a little more productive. What other dynamics am I not talking about?
You can steam your lavender.
Oh yeah, you can do like a what you call it, like a bowl of steamed water and put in your essential oil, so you can just smell. Peppermint is really good for that too. Turquoise crystal wise is really good. So I always get people asking me, what do you mean? Like, what are these crystals? So outside of just holding it and focusing on the attention on what you need this crystal to do, or as far as helping you with your communication or healing the throat chakra, you can always just put that crystal, especially if it's a big one like this, you can always just put that crystal on your throat. And just, this is about intention, and I'll do another video on that. Intention is always so important. Okay, beloveds? Yes. Whatever you are trying to produce in your life, especially if you're talking about, I need to heal this dynamic, it's putting this crystal on it. Not only speak it, but feel it, know it, know exactly, believe it, know that, okay, whatever it is that I'm doing, I'm putting that energy into this, to my throat. Okay, you want to go check to see? I could swear that was somebody at the door. You're putting the energy onto your throat. Like, I'm going to like meditate and make sure that this energy is going into my throat. I'm going to meditate and clearly understand that I'm healing who I am, healing what I need by placing this on my throat. Okay? Or you could just hold it, or you could sleep with it. I like people wearing necklaces, putting bracelets on. It's really simple. You don't have to like overly process this. Sometimes I feel like when we talk about holistic healing, it could get very complicated. It could get, too technical. Be very simple with this. Simplify the process. If I know that I'm trying to heal my throat, and mullein leaf is a great dynamic, or mullein flowers, which y'all can find online on my website at healingchamber.org. You can, if I know that this is good for my throat or the respiratory system, guess what? All I know I need to do is place the energy or the thought or the belief or the faith that this herb does this dynamic. And because it does this dynamic, I'm going to heal what is needed for my body. Okay?
So that goes back to, like she was saying, you truly have to believe in what you're trying to do. That's why they say if you can believe it, you can achieve it. You hear that all the time as growing up, and still, to this day. But with your intentions, and that's one thing that I've grown to love and I've grown to experience and enjoy, is when I truly, truly believe in something, it makes it possible. Just like you put your intentions in your water before you drink it.
Exactly.
You put your intentions in everything that you do, your prayer, your meditation, whatever it is, it will manifest. Exactly. But you have to believe it. No doubt, no fears.
Right. So when it comes to this, when you notice that you're having, throat chakra issues, it normally is sore throats. Right. It's stiff neck, like your neck getting stiff all of a sudden. It is having a cold, thyroid issues, okay?
Choking for no reason, coughing
hearing
for no
problems, reason. Like your ears is really connected to your throat. So sore ears, like ear aches, dynamics here, like ringing. All of that. And ringing could be other things too.
Right.
But you have to start paying attention. Okay, where am I not speaking my truth? Where am I not communicating what it is that I need to be, expressing, whether it's within my relationship, whether it's within society? How am I suppressing my voice? And is this affecting my health? Okay, so pay attention. The other dynamics that I really want y'all to get into, there are like exercises, there are yoga chants, there are affirmations, which I post on a regular. Very easy to get into, very easy to operate in. I wanted to show my bowl.
And a lot of this will be in the 21-day chakra reset. So please, I'm telling you, invest in yourself.
And that's what all of this is always going to be about.
Right.
How are you choosing to invest in yourself?
You need me to help you with it?
No, I was trying to, but I think that's the one your son broke.
Oh, yeah.
I think he broke that. No,
no, you got it. It wasn't it. It was the other one.
Yep.
Okay.
So knowing what bowl, y'all know I'm all about a singing bowl. So knowing what bowl you need to be playing.
Does it have it on the inside of that one?
Yeah, I'm not really.
Oh, okay.
But and then what I also have a tuning fork that is also for the throat. Just sitting there and going through that vibration. So when are we doing the 21-day reset? It will start March 1st, okay? It will start March 1st, and it will be for 21 days.
21 days.
So you have until March 1st. It's already online now, so you can already go ahead and register.
And this will be the first one. Just understand. Go ahead and sign up. Sign up, because once we're putting the class at 25 right now. But if it goes over 25, we're going to have you ready for the next one.
Right. So I normally try to keep the group small. All my babies who have taken my workshops and my classes before. I like intimate groups. I don't like it to be a lot of people, because I want to be able to hear what it is that you need more help with. What do you need more attention with? And, I want to facilitate that. And since it's going to be both of us, we'll probably be able to still take a little bit more. But we already got the people that are in my mentorship program combining their energy with whoever signs up through our regular collective. Right. Okay.
So our regular collective, understand that's 25 open spots.
Right. And it's well worth the investment, because this is all about healing. Okay. The price ain't even really that much. Like I've charged more for workshops that's like this, especially a 21-day workshop. But I really want to make sure that y'all get this, because I do understand that this is the beginning of the year. And when we've been in the freshness of this particular year, I want to make sure that y'all get calibrated right, so the rest of the year can go, amazing. If you're healing and doing the work at the beginning part of this year, then it allows room for you to start seeing where you need to grow more, evolve more, or, put more attention to. And the last thing I need you to be focused on is how I'm healing my throat chakra. I don't need you worried about that when you're trying to manifest, $500,000, whatever the case it may be. All right.
And that's even more to it is, we just want you to set yourself up for what you want. What's the future, hopefully.
And it's the foundation. If I could make sure that you're having this dynamic, okay, this would be the foundation. And it will end the day before spring solstice, which I will have a detox for y'all by that point.
Right.
All right. Right. It's an intro into spring season. Absolutely. So hopefully that give you a little bit more insight. Like I said, my whole dynamic with throat chakra this week is that, I saw a couple of questions last week where people were like, well, what do we do with this? Okay, don't overthink it. If it's a herb, you need to boil it like it's a tea.
Right.
If it's a herb, boil it. Okay. Anytime I put a herb up, this is just for FYI. Anytime I put a herb up, 9 times out of 10, there's a certain amount. You need to research what's that amount for you. Okay. Y'all know I'm individual. How do you, adjust this for your own design?
Right.
So you want to put whatever herb that is, boil it. Make a tea from it.
Boil it, stipe it, strain it. If you're going to put any type of sweetener in it, if you do,
it'd be raw honey. Or stevia for some of y'all. Y'all like stevia. I don't like stevia.
But you don't need a lot either. Because we really want the herb to get into your system and the natural and get into your body. The natural
aspect. If it's a crystal, like I said, you can do simple things. You can put it on your throat. I might do a live video where I tell you the different ways for you to use crystals. Or I can upload a video on my YouTube where there's different ways. You can do crystal water. Okay, you can charge your water with crystals.
Are they charging the crystals before they stick them on the throat?
Yeah, but I'm gonna go through all of that. Okay. So, so charging your crystals, but there's a whole crystal 101 that you would have to go to. Hopefully, if you are even operating with crystals, you already know I need to cleanse and charge this bad boy.
And with your throat chakra, put your affirmations and your intentions in that water you're going to be drinking, and that tea that you're going to be drinking as well.
Like you could take, even though this is my smoothie I done drunk.
Right.
Okay, this is my smoothie, but you can even have where you wrote your affirmation. We're talking about doing jugs or bottles or glasses that have the affirmation on it for each day. Somebody asked the question, how do you know which bowl is for what? Like this is my heart bowl and it's in the letter F. There is a actual note, a key note that is for each chakra. So the way that you will find out, you want to make sure that it's in the key. So this is the heart, and it's going like the A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, so it's the do, re, mi shit that y'all learned in school. So each letter is going to represent a certain frequency that's supposed to be in your that resonates with your chakra.
Don't pay me no attention. I'm back here singing.
He over here singing Do Re Mi.
Back to school.
Because your discussion recently, I looked into my human design. What's a resource to learn more about manifesting generator types? Y'all busy as hell. Okay, now food particularly. It depends on your determination. So go back to your, I don't know where you pulled your chart at, but on your chart, depending on what type of chart you have, there should be a determination, and your determination will say closed. It'll say hot. It might say cold. It might say there's like 12 different determinations. So there might, whatever it is, that's what you want to pay attention to, and then do the research on that. It's not even about you being a manifested generator. It's more about, am I a closed determination? Am I an open determination? Because that's going to help you start to curtail what you should be eating.
And I plan on having something for that here in the future.
Right. So he creates meal plans for, if you are a certain type. Where do you find out your design? Your design is on mybodygraph.com. If you are interested in a partnership chart, make sure y'all go to sheismagic.org. I might put it on the human design, the healing chamber page as well. Is this in your natal chart? There's a way that and this is why I always tell y'all it's individual. I pull natal charts and I pull human design when I do health consultations, healing consultations. Right. Because if you are a Leo, and we are more prone to heart issues, we are more prone to circulation issues, then I know automatically I need to include more ginger or more, spices in your particular diet, okay, and your particular regimen, than other dynamics. So you have to kind of be in a space where you not only are paying attention to your natal chart and how this affects your, eating habits and your livelihood, because most Leos, we like to eat. I don't know too many Leos that don't like to eat or don't, like to taste food. Right. Okay. So I go through that, and then, now we looking at your human design. Maybe you like me. I'm a projector with a closed dynamic. So I already know it's going to be easier for me to put that person who has my makeup on a certain diet, because I could sit there and eat the same thing all day long. I can't do that and create a diet for him. Right. He ain't going to be too excited about the fact that he got to drink mullein leaf tea every morning. Day,
right, because my human design's not.
He got to psych himself up to say that I'm satisfied and I understand that I need this. Like, we got to psych him out. Right. Where I don't need no psyching out. I just got to be like, okay, this is what I'm doing. And then once I'm doing it, it's really hard for me to break from that.
And even dealing with those heart issues, understand too that
everybody like to eat.
You might probably going to have to change up that diet, and you might not like it.
Right.
But this is the difference. Seasoning. Understand you could lose something in your diet that you love, like meat. We're just going to bring up meat. You could lose meat and feel like you go, oh man, I'm not going to be able to have that taste, or I'm not going to be able to eat nothing. This, I promise you, it's seasoning, people. You can season any and everything and it would taste great. It just depends on how you season it and what you're doing and what you're putting together. So don't be afraid that if you have to change that diet up for a moment to get yourself back in the line, it doesn't mean you can't go back to it.
And then,
even in some designs, you're supposed to eat meat. Some designs you're not.
Yeah, I do feel like that if you are a generator or a manifested generator, depending on your type, you have a better chance of eating meat and processing that meat very quickly compared to me. Like, I don't have no motor.
Because
so
we have high energies, high motor.
They need more stuff. They're needing more intake to burn off.
Right. Metabolism is constantly burning.
And then somebody also asked about blood type too. Somebody mentioned one of the books that you can, it tells you what to eat for your blood type. Okay. And I feel like that's a little bit of the truth as well. Right. But you got to also include, like I said, each person has their own individual unique design. And that's why I don't believe in one size fit all healing. You could come on here and say, hey, how do I fix my thyroid issues? I can give you a very surface answer. But if you really want to know the truth, I'm going to be that person to be like, you need to book a consultation. I know I got people that be in my inbox all day long. I'll be like, okay, this is a surface answer. I can tell you to do X, Y, Z.
Right.
I can tell you the shit that I'm posting. But if you want a real answer, you want to get to the root of it, I need to know exactly what's going on in your life.
And I'm going to give you the answer for the blood type who asked about it. And this is mine. This is on my own opinion. And so don't quote anybody else. It's in your human design.
Right.
It's already there. It's
already
a
part of your
factor into everything you're learning.
Because it's already who you are.
It's already who you are.
Like, I mean, y'all, the human design, somebody's saying humandesign.com. You can go to jovianarchive.com.
Right.
You can go to My Body Graph. I love mybodygraph.com just because it does a talking body graph.
Right.
So you can click on each gate and you can click on the channel and it'll break down what that is.
Right.
They only do it with your individual, or you normally have to pay a fee for some of that information.
Right.
If you are interested, there are other people I know that break down charts. I do an overview. If you're interested in that, I do an overview that you can book online with your natal chart. And I can kind of tell you like, hey, you're this type. This is the dynamics that I see in your chart. This is what you want to start paying attention to.
Right.
Okay? This is what's going to help you live a better life.
It's vital because we got children that some eat hot food, some eat cold food.
Right.
We would have never known that. It wouldn't have made sense. And then as I'm watching my kid and I get it now, I'm like, okay, this is why he don't never want to eat breakfast in the morning. Because he doesn't want nothing cold. He doesn't want cereal. He doesn't want this. He wants actual food. He wants something heated. Because that fits his design. It's what his body is asking for.
Somebody asked, how has my diet changed since the pandemic? Y'all can't go off of me.
Right.
You don't want to go off of me. Because literally, because I am a closed determination, whatever I'm fixated on, that's what I'm going to eat. I'm not dogmatic.
She went juice, y'all. And it's because that's what
and I did smoothies.
Her body, her soul, she wanted the smoothie. As far as
I didn't want to chew.
I had cut out meat. And now that I've learned my human design, knowing that I can actually have some meat,
right?
In my mind, there has been a switch that's like, okay, maybe we could add a little bit here and there. But in all honesty, I've tried to stay on either a liquid diet as far as juice and smoothies,
right?
Or I try to go as vegan as possible, or at least just vegetables.
Right.
At least just eat.
I mean, mostly we're plant-based anyway.
Right.
I don't cook meat, so if he eat meat, it'd be outside of the house anyway.
Right.
But it's I'm a plant-based. We do a plant-based diet, but I get into those spaces because I am individual, so they be having to fend for themselves. I will only do juices. Like I just finished a detox. I got this bump on my face, but I just finished a detox right before I went to the beach and was sweating out damn tons of sweat. Because Florida is beautiful. I was on some, we need to move. After being in Florida, I was like, this was amazing for my skin. It was amazing for my body. So there's dynamics that you got to really start to pay attention to.
And even me with meat, I'm really more on
bacon
salmon.
with intention, right?
Yeah, I'm more like salmon, maybe crab legs, because chicken, turkey, beef, all of that now to me, I feel like it makes me bloated. Or I feel like it's just sitting on my stomach now because I've changed my insides by going liquid in smoothies and changing up what I eat. So now my body doesn't react the same. And that's what we're trying to get a lot of people to see. You can regenerate your body because that's what your body wants. It wants to regenerate to start healing and start the process over again. Don't be afraid to run away from meat. Don't be afraid.
And then this is a dynamic, Wolverine, I hope I'm saying that right. She was like, detoxes cause breaks out. Absolutely.
Yes, because you're releasing
toxins. So a lot of times, and I tell people when you're detoxing, fasting, or you're changing your diet, pay attention because your body might start having breakouts and y'all be freaking out. Your skin might start reacting. And it's because it's pushing everything out. And the first thing, this is the biggest organism. It's going to show up on your skin.
So
but once it goes out, drink more. Flush it with more water. Like I'm sitting here with a bottle of water. I just finished a bottle of water. So you want to be, more intentional about, okay, I know that I did this, but let me not freak out and think that I'm doing something wrong because now my skin breaking out. Now I'm getting nauseous. Now I'm doing this. Really, it's just the fact that It's trying to push out all the bad stuff out your body.
So reset your mind. When you see these things happening, start saying, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that toxin coming out. Thank you for that pimple, because I know that means I'm clearing out. Thank you, because that means everything, that the intentions that I put in those juices and this detox to clean me out is working. So thank you. Be appreciative of it.
So let's go a step further. I want to just touch on this before we wrap up. And I'll be speaking more about this. I'm always the unpopular opinion. That's my t-shirt. I'm gonna wear that. Okay, so what I really, want to press upon y'all, you can heal your body from any and everything as long as you are believing it and you speak it and you set the actual environment with it. Okay, you gotta have the right environment. If you do not have the right environment that is going to be conducive for your healing, so
stop running to all this medicine, all these doctors.
Quit believing each and everybody. But the key is that if I know that I am a closed determination projector with a Leo sun, okay. Don't do that. With a Leo sun and a Libra rising, then it starts to put me in a position where I'm understanding what Libra energy needs. I understand what Leo energy needs. I understand what my body needs in order for this to operate at the highest capacity and for this to operate. We have to stop buying in the ideology of sickness. Okay, so also from a strong, absolutely. If you can believe it, I have what was the video? I'm a beloved 5 Lives Remembered. Inbox me, please. No, inbox me. I want to send you a link to a video that you can watch on Netflix. There are so many people who have healed themselves from being basically on their deathbed, okay? Just by the power of thought. It's really that simple.
Matter of fact, I'll just give y'all a quick one, which we've been talked about before. There was a case study where we had cancer patients. And you had, I'm paraphrasing to give you the simple one. Let's say there was 25 cancer patients. Out of those 25, they might have gave 13 of them placebo pills, and the other 12 they actually gave chemo to. And then they did the research to see who healed what and what happened. Out of those 13, I want to say maybe 11 of them healed themselves because they believed that placebo pill was doing something for them. The only thing that was in that pill was sugar and water. That right there in itself will show you your mind is so powerful that you can heal yourself by believing in sugar and water that you thought was medicine. So this is the reason why she's saying, stop buying into all the medicine. Stop buying into all the doctor. Believe in you. You are the doctoring.
You are the difference between you being healed and whole. Is you. It's your thought and your belief. If you wake up and say, I am healed, I am healthy, I am whole. You can't buy into I'm sick. I got this. I got that. Ramdas, I just watched the documentary on him and I, felt I was heartbroken a little bit, honestly, because I am a healer from a different perspective as far as very similar to the ideology that he believed in. So it was heartbreaking for me to see him experience the end of his days, even though he, expressed it very beautifully and he actually, spoke very eloquently about the process. But I still felt like, and I get on a lot of people, and I know, like I said, unpopular opinion, I do feel like if you truly believe what you say you believe, and you believe that power exists within self and not into extremities, not into other dynamics, like this is more powerful than my own thought, this is more powerful than my own belief. I do believe that you have the power to heal self. I don't believe in that element like you sitting there getting Reiki. I know I'm probably stepping on somebody's toes. You sitting there getting Reiki saying that this Reiki is getting ready to heal my body. But do you really believe it? Because if you still speaking that you sick or that you are broken or that you are hurting or whatever the case may be, guess what? You're speaking your truth. You're speaking your dynamic. You're speaking your reality. Okay? Doctors are just, symptom managers. They never get to the root. Nika. How can you protect yourself from being abducted by the secret? This fool, I ain't going in there with you. You almost had me. You almost got me. You almost got me. All right, you almost got me. Okay, you almost got me. You almost got me.
What happened?
Somebody asking dumbass questions. No, I'm just playing.
What the?
That's okay. It's okay. You almost got me though. We can get back on topic. The whole point is that for you to be able to understand that this is a multi-dimensional dynamic, okay? So if we know that and understand that this is a multi-dimensional dynamic, we can start to operate in that frequency. We can start to say, I speak my truth. I speak, and that's perfect for what we're ending this on. This is the throat chakra. Speak what you want to see in your reality. I don't care what it is. If you want more love, speak that. Speak it like it's already happening. Right. If you want more joy, speak it like it's already happening.
Because your brain controls so much, man. Like my great grandmother had cancer, and you would have never known it until they told her. Mm-hmm. That literally, when they told her, within a month she passed away. She had been living with cancer for years. Mm-hmm. Nobody told her. She was walking around, having fun, doing everything she was doing, no problem. As soon as they let her know, her mind, it was over. Because that's the way she took it. So what I'm saying is even with the COVID going on right now, I'm not dismissing that COVID ain't real and that it's doing stuff to people. It is, but it's also you're doing it to yourself.
Yeah,
I've been around situations where I know I possibly could have caught it, but in my mind, I don't believe it.
Yeah. I think it's only as real as you make it. Right. It's not diminishing or taking away, but it's only as real as you make it. Right. If you believe that you're going to die from catching some shit, guess what? You're going to die. You're going to catch some shit and you're going to die.
Right.
Let's be real clear.
Because you're fear-based. You're
but
working in fear.
If you are operating in an energy and a frequency that's saying, I am a higher being, I am a spiritual being, I am whatever it is, I am God, if that's the case, you know, whatever it is that you believe in, I really need you to buy into it. If you do believe in a God that exists outside of who you are, if that's your truth, then you should have enough faith and belief in that God to heal who you are. Right. Because your belief is shaky. Your belief shaky as hell. Right. If you're saying that this dynamic that you're believing in is not capable of healing what it created.
So then that go back
that to they made you in a creation.
They always tell us to what? Pray, right? Remember how they used to say all we do is pray. We pray, we pray, we pray. But prayer without faith,
yes, barbarian,
is what? Nothing.
Yes.
So if you're gonna pray about something, believe it. What's the point of praying if you're gonna worry about it? Because as soon as you worry about it, what you do? You take it right out that prayer. Mm-hmm. So just believe in everything that you want, and that you want for yourself. Believe and speak it.
And that's what this whole chakra is about. This whole week is about. Believe it. You know, believe it. Speak it. It starts with the belief. As above, so below. Right. If I believe it, now I need to speak it. Okay? I need to speak it into existence. I need to speak my truth. So you can't be in a space that you're operating in a lack of belief.
So you
no matter what it is.
Say but.
That part, I hate that.
Yeah, I remember we've had.
I used to get in whole disagreements in the beginning of our relationship.
I was like, baby, no, you're right. But wait a minute, as soon as you said but you just
negated everything.
Everything you just said you believed in.
Everything you said,
right? That you
trusted.
Bullshit, right?
Okay, so really, take the time, beloveds. Really understand what is it that I believe in. What is it that I'm speaking into existence. I really want y'all to, like I said, I'm gonna probably go a little more hardcore over the next year about the fact that I really want y'all to understand you are your own healer. You are. The healer is not the doctor. It's not nobody else. It's really just the awareness of what you need in order to heal yourself. Okay, there's a reason that your body automatically go into dehydration because it knows it needs to be hydrated.
Right.
There's a reason that you'll automatically get thirsty because your body know I need water.
Right. So understand the fruits and the vegetables, that's your medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Your food is your medicine.
And your water.
You the healer, so you the doctor. Your food and your medicine, there go your medicine. Your food and your vegetable, that's your medicine.
And it's telling you,
your water is your hydration.
If you need something, it'll tell you.
Keeping you fluid.
Your body is gonna tell you, it's like, oh, I need more citrus fruits right now. You'll start craving what you need.
Also, look that stuff up.
Yeah.
If you craving sweets, see why you're craving sweets. It might not even have nothing to do that you really want a sweet. It could be something else going on with your body that needs to be handled.
Right. Come on, Ray. Ray said, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. Yeah. Listen, I ain't gonna. Don't get me on my pulpit today. I done been talking. Lip gloss is about to peel off. Oh, look, it's time to go. I'm over. I'm done. I'm done. Okay. There's so many questions.
What's up?
Yes, and the kingdom of God is within. Yes, beloved. Come on now. Y'all better come on with my people.
Mindset is everything. Yeah.
Mindset is everything. Yeah. Our body was designed to heal itself. Like, I'm going to leave y'all with this. The one thing that I always say is that if we really truly believe that we are these highly evolved beings, these highly evolved bodies, these highly evolved entities, how can you feel that you were created in less than perfection? Period. If you can't, I don't care if you came in with a heart murmur. How can you feel that you are not perfect and able to heal yourself? Okay.
Hey, I want to speak about, who is that? Nika. I agree with you wholeheartedly on that.
Meat from the diet.
And the reason I say that is there's so many chemicals in the meat now when they clean it with the ammonia, so many other chemicals that are in it that is causing inflammatory in our bodies. That is causing other issues in our body. It's not truly the meat that's causing the problems, people. It's what's in it and how they're processing it.
Right.
So if you're getting meat from a butcher,
sometimes it could be the meat because your body is not conducive to eating meat.
Because that could be your design. You don't need to have it.
Right. You got to pay attention to all dynamics and set up a lifestyle that is for you. Yes, we are gods. All right. So we out. We've been talking for at least 2 hours now, and I need to get some food because I only had a smoothie and some water.
She about to be hangry, and I got to deal with it.
Yes. I already feel it coming. I'm already feeling it. All right. I love you guys. Please make sure y'all go check out our video. We did do a video on polygamy today. And make sure you go check that out.
Part 1 is on Spiritually Yoked. Part 2 is on She is Magic.
Right. All right. Peace.